If you've ever felt uncomfortable reaching out or admitting you need help, you're not alone. And that's okay. This episode is about validating those feelings, understanding why they come up, and find simple ways to make asking for help a little more approachable. Welcome to And That's Okay, the podcast where we explore the ups and downs of life and remind ourselves that whatever we're feeling, it's for a reason, and that's okay. I'm Lisa Renee Scott, your host and passionate believer that every feeling matters and every step forward counts. Each week, we'll dive into real-life challenges, share relatable experiences, and offer actionable steps to help you navigate through it all. Before we jump in, I want to remind you that I'm not a licensed doctor or therapist. I'm here to share experiences and insights that have worked for me and others like me. Let's start by acknowledging a common experience. We feel like we should be able to handle everything on our own. Many of us grow up with the belief that strength makes independence and that we shouldn't burden others with our needs. But the truth is, being human means sometimes needing support. No one is meant to do it all alone. Maybe you feel like asking for help shows weakness or that it's an admission of failure. Or maybe you worry about being seen as needy. Whatever the reason, it's essential to remember that needing help is a natural part of life. It doesn't make us less capable or independent. In fact, being able to ask for help is a strength. It's a step toward growth and resilience. And that's okay. Let's think about someone you may know, a mom, or maybe it's even you. She might be managing everything at home, holding down a job, taking care of young children or pets, and doing it all with very little rest. Asking for help might feel like admitting she can't handle it all, which can be tough when she spent so much time balancing these responsibilities. But reaching out, whether for emotional support, someone to help with meals, or a friend just to listen, can make the difference. And by doing so, she would be able to recharge, which helps her continue supporting her family in a sustainable, loving way. Take a moment now to reflect on a time when you needed help and didn't ask. How did that make you feel? Were you more stressed, frustrated, or maybe even burned out? Acknowledging these moments can help us see the value in asking for help. It's about removing the all or nothing thinking. Needing assistance doesn't mean we're incapable. It means we're human. And that's okay. Now let's talk about a few simple steps to making asking for help feel easier. I have 5 steps for you today. 1. Start small. Asking for help can feel daunting if you're used to handling things all on your own. So starting small can ease you into the habit. Begin with low-stake requests like asking a coworker to input on a project or requesting help with a household task. When you start small, you can get used to the feeling of leaning on others and seeing that people are generally open to helping out. Identify one small thing each day that someone else could help you with. For example, if you're juggling multiple tasks, ask a colleague to professionally read an email for you or request a friend's opinion on a minor decision. Each of these small tasks will gradually build your comfort to asking larger requests. 2. Acknowledge the benefits. It is common to feel like asking for help inconveniences others or shows weakness, but reality is it can strengthen your relationship and enhance your well-being. People generally want to feel useful and valued, so allowing them to help often brings a sense of fulfillment to both of you. After receiving the help, though, take a moment to consider the benefits. Did it save you time? Did it relieve stress? Notice how it allowed you to focus on what truly mattered in that moment. And make a mental or physical note of these benefits to remind yourself in the future that help is mutually beneficial. 3. Be direct and specific. If you're specific about your request, it's easier for others to understand how they can be helpful and feel confident about supporting you. Rather than a general ask, try breaking down what you need into clear, manageable parts. For example, instead of saying, "Can you help me with this project?" try something more like, "Could you review the first 2 slides of my presentation and give me feedback on my points?" The clearer you are, the more likely others will feel comfortable stepping in to assist without second-guessing what you need. The next time you need assistance, plan out what you're asking in advance. Aim for a simple 1-second request that specifies exactly what you need and why. This clarity can boost your confidence and make others more willing to help. 4. Reframe asking for help as a form of self-care. I want to repeat that. You need to reframe asking for help as a form of self-care. Just like setting boundaries or taking a rest day, asking for help when needed is a crucial part of maintaining your health and energy. Remind yourself that help is a healthy, productive choice. It's not a last resort, and it's not a sign of weakness. Think of help as a tool for self-care and growth. For example, imagine how asking for support frees up time to work on something you enjoy or helps prevent burnout. Visualizing the positive outcomes of getting help can reduce feelings of guilt or resistance. And after you ask for help, take a note of how you feel. Are you more at ease, focused, productive? The next time you hesitate to ask for help, recall this feeling and remind yourself of the benefits for your well-being. 5. Build a support network. Cultivating a network of friends, family, or colleagues whom you can trust and feel comfortable asking for help can make the process less intimidating. When you have a go-to list of people who have been supportive in the past, you're more likely to reach out in the future without hesitation. Take steps to strengthen relationships with people who can be part of your support network. This doesn't mean just relying on them for help, but also being there for them when they need it. The more reciprocal and genuine your connections are, the more natural it will feel to seek help when you need it. Making a list of 3 people you can turn to in different areas of your life: work, family, hobbies. And the next time you feel you could use a hand, consider reaching out to someone on this list for specific support. Just like drinking water or getting good sleep, asking for help when you need it is a way of caring for yourself, and it's an essential part of a balanced life. So let's go over these action steps one more time. 1. Start small. Ease into asking for help by beginning with small, low-stake requests. This will gradually build your comfort with leaning on others. 2. Acknowledge the benefits. Reflect on how asking for help positively impacts both you and the person assisting you. Notice the time, energy, and stress you save by sharing the load. 3. Be direct and specific. When you ask for help, make your request clear and specific. This clarity makes it easier for others to step in confidently and effectively. 4. Reframe asking for help as self-care. Remind yourself that seeking support is a form of self-care, just like taking time to rest or set boundaries. It is a productive choice that promotes balance and prevents burnout. And 5, build your support network. Cultivate relationships with people you can trust so you can comfortably reach out when you need them. Having a go-to support network makes asking for help feel more natural. By starting with these small asks, noticing the benefits, being specific, reframing your mindset, and building a support network, you're setting yourself up to make asking for help a positive, empowering habit. Remember, it's okay to need support. You're human, and that's okay. Remember, needing support doesn't make you weak or less capable. It makes you human. So next time you feel that urge to take on everything yourself, pause and consider reaching out. Accepting help is one of the most resilient, courageous things we can do. And that's okay. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of And That's Okay. I hope you found our discussion insightful and that you're leaving with some practical steps to apply in your own life. Remember, no matter what you're feeling or going through, you have feelings, and that's okay. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with someone who might benefit from today's topic. Until next week, take care and keep moving forward, one feeling, one step at a time.